Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. And actually, if it is your first time, please remember to put a notification bell so that you don't forget, you don't miss out on some of the videos that will be coming directly to your screen. And also, please, if it is your first time to visit this platform, please consider subscribing and also liking and also put notification bell so that really we keep on moving together. And thank you so much, my good people. And to my new subscribers, please thank you so much for joining, and please continue supporting this very, very beautiful family. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. In this platform, we mostly do reaction videos, and that is mostly what we deal in here. And also, this is a family where we try to put a smile on your face, when you're tired from your workplace and you have come back home and need really to something to refresh your minds, so this is a place to be. So please thank you so much, my good people. And actually, in today's video, we are going to have very, very interesting discussion. A lot has been spoken, and in today's video, we're just trying to make some things very, very clear and how things are moving in the right direction. So please consider subscribing if you have not yet subscribed, and we are moving very, very strongly. Thank you so much. Let's start this video very, very, very strongly as it comes. In today's video, we are going to have the princess in our discussion, that is the mwango, in our discussion today. And also remember, we are going to also have some individuals in our discussion, and also we are going to have a little bit of also the junior in our discussion here, and also the travel commando in our discussion here. So please watch the video from the beginning up the end, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And also please remember, we might also have the fisherman in our discussion today. So please, get a glass of water, or people like wine, and sit and wait for what is coming. So please, thank you so much. Let's start this video. As I've already said, when the news of the princess getting the boyfriend came, other people started saying that is just her friend. She's just trying to fool people on her YouTube platform. And actually, when they realized that things are very, very serious and they were not showing them the faces, they started looking for the face of the boyfriend of, the mwango. And they tried that for several times. They came out with some various pictures to try to show that actually he is the one, and all things were proven that actually the pictures that they're posting were not actually for the boyfriend, for the princess. So in today's video, I want to make some few things here very, very clear, that actually love is in the air and things are moving very, very well. And I'll be in position to play for you some clip here, actually to show you that things are moving very, very strongly. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. There is this lady used to, she's too much into competition with the princess, that is the mwango. This lady calling herself African Rhino, she was too much into competing with the princess. And actually, I'm wondering if at all right now she keeps on watching the videos of the princess, and I'm wondering what is she really thinking in her brains. Because in recent days, a lot is really happening on the princess YouTube platform, and I can assure you love is in the air. And the haters, I don't know really what they are thinking of, because all what they have been talking about, is becoming not it's not on their favor. Because recently I watched the video of the princess. Actually, that was yesterday, and I saw how they were enjoying themselves and how things are really moving very, very strongly, and the connection is real connection. So please, I have a clip that I'm going to play here. But before we go to that clip, let me take you to the story of African rhino. African rhino is one of those very, very jealous women, and actually she was one of those best friends to the princess. And what happens is that she turned against the princess very, very badly, and she even reached a point of trying to strike the platform of the princess, and she failed to strike off that channel, because her intention was actually to bring down that YouTube platform. And also it reached a point whereby this African rhino reached an extent of contacting these so-called negative reactors to try to tarnish the name of the princess. And also all that did not work in her favor. Now, I'm wondering what stories she's going to start coming up with to try to crucify again the princess, or now what is really happening. You know? Because I've really seen that the princess have moved in life, but I'm not seeing it happening to this African rhino. And I'm only seeing a lot of desperation, and also the biggest challenge she's facing, that, her YouTube platform is not actually performing. It is not performing. For her, she thought if she was to talk so badly about the princess, her YouTube platform probably was going to perform so well. But it is really very, very unfortunate that things are not turning on her favor, and the favor is still on the side of the princess. Let me tell you, never fight people who cannot be fought. When you try to fight them, God blesses them the more. And that is exactly what is happening. Some of these individuals tried grabbing the so-called the boyfriends of the princess, and thinking that they are going to block her future. God opened, a very, very beautiful door for her. And now things are moving in a very, very straight direction. And I can assure you, soon we might end up seeing the fruits of these very, very beautiful, couples. So, what has really been tormenting my brain, let me be open today with this issue of this love. People who have not been wishing the princess well, like African rhino, what do you think is really in her brain? Do you think she's planning again another issue? Do you think? Or she has been defeated? Because let me tell you, that lady does not rest. African rhino. She does not rest. Only now is that probably there is somebody who is confusing her brain. That's why she's not focusing on the princess. But I can assure you, this lady is too jealous of the princess 100%. Everything that the princess has that is good, she wants to grab it. You people, you have been in position to see. Wherever the princess goes, that is where she goes. It is very, very unfortunate. But however much all these issues are there, but God does not leave her people. Actually, the princess is doing so well. And I've really seen the happiness in her face. The moods. She's in the hair. In life, there are people that you can never compete with. Where you want to try, because I saw also this Carol woman try. She's keep on trying, but but I look at her like it's just a waste of time. That's the reason why in most cases I even don't talk about her. Because the Carol woman, she does things out of desperation. She's really very, very desperate to get something. Very, very desperate. But those type of jealousness and the bitterness can never take you anywhere. he saw with this rhino woman. You remember when the story had come up, the rhino woman contacted the Karod woman. And she was saying, I know you have made a lot of videos about me. I'm aware. But I don't hold grudges. Then she started talking stories concerning the princess to who? To the Karod woman. When I was listening to that video, I was like, this lady is mentally not well. The rhino woman. She's mentally not well. Because you can imagine, you contact a person, then you start elaborating. They have not even asked you what, You have just introduced yourself. Me, I'm called David, so and so. You have been talking bad about me, but I've put those grudges aside. Actually, do you know, then you start talking stories. And I was like, no, wait. Is this really this African rhino? Is she really, okay in the head? By the way, at some point, I mistook her to be a man. Because of the shape of the head. I had mistook her to be these days there are men who are comedian who put on clothes for women. I'd really mistook her to be a man, by the way, at first. Because even her voice, when you listen to it critically, you may think a man. African right. Yes. I'm not lying. You look at that woman when she's putting on a trouser. When she's putting on a where is the shape? No shape. You may think a man, by the way, if you are not careful. African rhino is really very, very confused. So actually she was now telling this so-called the story about the princess. People who dump into stories like flies. That's African rhino. So from that time, I noticed that this African rhino, her problem is not just these mere issues. It goes deep. Very, very deep. And I'm really wondering right now if she's to watch, if at all she's watching these videos of the princess. What do you think is she really thinking of? What do you think? The way these individuals are really enjoying themselves, how things are moving. What do you think she has in her brain? What do you think she's planning? I just want, first of all, I want us to watch this clip, actually, about the princess and the boyfriend. Then, actually, when we come back, then we are going to continue with this video very, very strongly. Actually, you see, if you're jealous, you'll be jealous, and that jealousness will end up with you. Let's watch this clip. Then when I come back, we shall continue with this video very, very strong. Please, if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to this platform, and let's keep on moving. We are heading to 6,000 subscribers. So please, let's watch this clip, and then when we come back, we continue with this video very, very strongly. Please remember to subscribe.
Looks so beautiful, guys. Trying to get our seats. Wow, look at that. Ooh. Damn, looks so beautiful. Wow. Here. 27 and 28. Oh my god. We are at the back. Oh, damn. So you
Oh,
can
I did-
actually charge your phone here.
It has this one.
What do you think, baby?
Nice.
Nice?
That's nice. Wait. That's it.
Yeah. We're giving them a real review. Then it has the screen here. You watch the movies. So beautiful. So guys, we actually, this is supposed to be our seat, this and this. So we are praying that maybe it's a little bit empty. So we can take this and this, because we can rotate and just face each other basically here. So yeah, it looks like it's pretty empty actually. Or maybe people will get to, yeah, as we go.
Yeah.
Alright guys, first time boarding the premium. So this is how it looks when you get in. So beautiful. Honestly, it gives me the Qatar, you know, vibes, you know. Really beautiful, also when you board business class, you know. So this is how it looks. We got the seats, we got somewhere to charge your phone, lights. Also here you can plug in your charger, and then here you can actually adjust your seat as well as you wish. Here, the chair is moving. Oh, feels so good. Wow. Okay, so I want this as well. This is the bed now. Look at that. Whee! Eish. Wow. It's not a bed. Damn. So good. I can't wait for the meals. Wow.
If you're to what can you really comment? What can you say about this lava bird? You know, do you really see signs of people who don't love themselves or what? You know, because according to some individuals, they are talking only madness, stupidity only. Because when I watched the video of this so-called Carrot woman, she was saying this is the fake love, fake story. They're faking everything. You know, actually in yesterday's video, I made a video about that story when she was saying this love is so fake, everything is fake, and the bazungus or the white don't like fake. And I'm like, wait, so actually the princess, then the princess released this video. The video came out, now you can see what is happening. Also that one is fake. If they can explain to us what is really happening. You see, when jealousness has overrun you, it has overpowered you, you can talk anything, you can speak anything, you can echo anything, because actually you would have lost it all. In most cases, when you see people talking about you, they are saying good things in you. When you see people talking, like the way this Carrot woman is talking about the princess and and the boyfriend, they are admiring, and but you see, me, I wonder how these individuals have really got too obsessed with the love story of the princess. Like themselves, they have never been in love, because really, there's something that is just so unique about these two individuals. First of all, this love came at the right point, at the right time, where nobody expected it to happen. They never expected these things to happen. Their minds were so focused on the issue of the princess buying land. Remember the story when the princess was wanted to, I think even she bought that piece of land where she wanted to construct. Their minds were so focused in that. Then the princess ambushed them with the story of the boyfriend. A lot of them were very, very shocked because they were not expecting. And they expected her to have a boyfriend, a very, very old man, like the demon from Germany. Very, very old man. And even they made videos claiming that the man was very, very old. And by that time, they were not even showing anything. Even just to see his face was a problem. Though these days you can really see, maybe they cover some, but the other part you can really see that this is a very young person. And yes. So they tried looking for all reasons to create a picture that actually this love story is going nowhere. But each and every day that they keep on watching the videos of the princess, they see more nice and interesting story about these people. They also came up with a story that actually this man is very, very broke. Very broke. But I can assure you, some of them are starting to be shocked. And it's going to reach a point by they will stop talking about the princess and the boyfriend. That one I'm very sure. It's going to reach that point where they will completely fail now to talk, because everything they keep on talking about her will be actually rubbish. Because actually, if they have been saying no love, no what, fake kisses, fake what, so the clip I've played now, that just say, by the way, they are just enjoying themselves. These days I don't play clips, a lot of clips here, because there are some people who probably not interested in watching those clips. But one of these days, I'll have to bring some few clips to shame these individuals, that actually what you wish for her will not actually happen. Will not happen. Because God is continuously blessing her. And more blessing is coming on her. And you'll continue cursing yourself and talk so badly about her, and the cursing will go back to your compound. You cannot talk badly about things that you have never participated in building. Because actually, this so-called this Carrot and the rest, they're just trying to drain these people. But they have contributed nothing, completely nothing. But they are very busy fighting them morning to evening. I also heard this smaller boy like a stick talking about, the travel commando, that he was moving around the fish pond of the fisherman and the group, and he was saying that the fish, is that the snakes around the fish pond. You see, people just like twisting stories here and there. The issue about the snake around the fish pond was, he said that the place looks so bushy. And snakes like such area because they are somehow, they favor them. When the place is bushy, they favor them. But now the way they have twisted the story, they are making it look like he said that actually snakes are there. The travel commando said the environment surrounding the fish pond favors the snakes. So now I wonder why they are bringing that, the stories that actually the travel commando is jealous. Is jealous of these people who are having this fish pond around, next to his wall fence. People will always try to forge stories here and there. But the truth will always prevail, you know, because these days even they will talk whatever things they want to talk, but people will still go back and watch videos of the travel man and will listen to what he was saying and they compare the two. So sometimes, you know, I understand these days content is not content, but life need to continue and people are looking for ways how to make videos here and there, you know. Yes, but all in all, the travel commando is in the village and he's enjoying his time being in the village and is with his wife. And actually, I love the way Uncle Mo keeps on giving these people company, you know, moving and showing this and this and this and the other one. And all is really moving so well. I also remember they were painting the other house of the generator, and all is done. The house, they've already completed painting the house. Yes, and things are really moving so well. You see, from the time the travel commando came back to the village, a lot of things have really changed. Even just within the compound, you really see that the real owner of the compound is back in the villa. You know, that is the impact that you, the owner, the rightful owner of a home, when you're back at your own home, you really see a lot of changes here and there. And he's a very, very hardworking person who always does not see to see things being done. You always want to see that everything is done at the right time, at all costs, you know. So you see, the banana plantation is looking so clean, so fresh, and actually, according to the video that they made, they have already started, you know, making those bananas. They call them what? So very, very soon, maybe 4 months from now, or 3 to 4 months, they're actually going to start eating those bananas. Yes, it is really good to have a garden that you go to and you know, you get something to eat from your own garden. And that one also reduces on the expenses of buying, you know, buying. Instead of you buying, you just go to your garden, you know, get it and bring home, and people eat and people get satisfied. I think it is a very, 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 very good thing. Now, there is a story that I got yesterday, and I'm still waiting for what is called evidence, because somebody contacted me yesterday and he was claiming that the fisherman, he has been sending money to the fisherman, you know, for this old man called Mzee Joseph. You know, that Mzee Joseph, that he has been sending money to the fisherman to be paying rent to Mzee Joseph. But he was so surprised to see where that old man is actually staying. You know, those according to him. So, but I told him that, you know, to make this story, you know, move very, very strongly, I need evidence. And I'm still waiting for evidence, you know. I'm still waiting for evidence from him. But that is a story that this person contacted me, and, you know, and he was telling me that, you know, I'd be giving the fisherman money to actually pay rent for this old man. But where he has been paying rent for this old man was really very, very alarming. And I asked him, so you won't tell me you are paying for the house that you have not seen? That no, I trusted him. And I thought he was going to be doing the right thing. But to my shock, when he released a video, and that video, he released it because that he had stopped sending money for the fisherman to pay rent. The money that he continually sent to him was money that for food to help this. So I'm not even very sure whether this old man has been getting money from the fisherman to buy food. I'm not very, very sure. But I don't want to push this type of video so much, because I told this subscriber, he claimed he has been supporting the fisherman so much, even in the construction. That is according to him. But for him, he was very, very shocked to see what is happening to Moses Joseph. So I requested him for receipts to prove that he has actually been sending money to the fisherman. And that is what I'm still waiting. But, you know, everything is possible by the way. It is very, very possible that he has been sending money to the fisherman and the fisherman was not doing the right thing. It's very, very possible. Very, very possible. You know, because people have made greed to lead them. You know, and what is really costing a lot of our YouTubers is not by a lot of money. It is just small money, you know, $5, $10, $20, $30. Not a lot of money, you know. But you find somebody who want to cause a problem for himself. Now look at this fisherman. How can you eat money if at all he has, they have been sending for him the money? How can you eat money for that old man? And how can you get money? Then you go and rent for him such a place. It's alarming, you know. It's alarming. If at all, and I even don't know whether he has been paying money for that place. Or that Muse, that old man was just staying in that place free of charge. I'm not even very, very sure of that, you know. But if at all he has been eating money for that old man, it's really very, very unfortunate. And really, people need to style up and be honest to yourself. Because the reason why I say this young man is very, very capable of doing that, even where I was removing this old man from, Joseph from, and where I was planning to take him, these houses almost look the same. The other one also is very old and leaks. The roof leaks. You know? That means even if this old man had accepted to go to that place and it would rain, you know, because he saw in the corridor, actually there's rain there. And he was talking of drilling a hole so that the rain that keeps on, the water that keeps on gathering there would flow out. Now ask yourself, that rain that is gathering there, the water that is, you know, stagnant there, it has come from where? Because the veranda is raised up. So where is that water coming from? You know? So when you look very, very critically on that video, there are a lot of holes in the roof. And that is where the fisherman wanted to take this old man, Joseph. It's not really fair. You know? It's not fair. You know? So however much, you know, people have, you know, they are saying, no, you cannot say that everybody in the trading center does not want to accommodate that old man. At least there would be some one place, you know, some one place. So it is really not nice what is happening. If at all it is true that this so-called the fisherman has been eating the money for this old man, it's not right. It's not right. You know, it is actually not right. I'm still waiting for the evidence that I've asked from him so that I can put it in public to see. But that is the story, a little bit about the story that I've got, you know, on the issue concerning Moses Joseph. If at all that is really what is happening, it is very, very sad. You know, very, very sad. You know, but I'm still waiting for him. He had said he's going to send for me, and that was yesterday, you know, after me making the first video. Then he contacted me. He was telling me the story about that old man that he actually, I was one of those people who were helping, you know, to send money for that old man to buy, you know, to food, and also to help pay his rent. But he was very shocked to see where that old man is actually staying, you know. Yes, but that is life, and we are going to continuously follow this story. And if at all he will be in position to send me those receipts, then I'll be putting them out here. But actually that is what is happening, and more of those details I'm still waiting, and actually then I'll be in position to release a very, very serious video. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Actually, today we are going to have two videos. This will be the first video, and the second video will be coming very, very strongly. And also, please check Dr. Wewe YouTube platform. There is a video I've posted there yesterday, so please don't miss out. Thank you so much. Let's meet again in our next video. God bless you, and God bless all of you abundantly.